All right, Dan, so you are here at the BodyFix and you have completed our spinal decompression SPINEMED protocol. It was a full 20 visits. It was a big commitment, but basically, so what brought you here initially to even be interested in spinal decompression?
Well, been working with Dr. Mario for a couple of years now, fixing my ankle, and through him and surgery and him listening to my issues, got the ankle under control. But over years of compensating and leaning to the left, I've built up a disc protrusion in my lower back, and that's what brought me to looking into the spinal decompression.
Right. Okay. So with the whole protocol and everything, before you started the program, did you get to review your imaging with Dr. Mario? Did you
yes.
get to? You did.
So that was one thing that might steer some people away, but it didn't steer me away because long term, it's going to save you your back time and money. So to do the spinal decompression, to know exactly where they need to attack, got to get an MRI first. So went to the imaging, that was super easy, called me the next day, got in the next week, bing, bang, boom, it was done, and Dr. Mario had it the next day to go over it, to figure out what exactly we need to decompress and where exactly the problem is in the spine, instead of just blindly
treating. Yeah. Right. So when you were going through the protocol, I know it was a big commitment. It was a lot of weeks that you had to commit to. You came 3 times a week. You were very, very good about being on the schedule.
Yes.
How did your pain levels go from beginning to the end?
So the first visit, I definitely felt a difference, but it wasn't anything that was gonna, I'm not going to be doing backflips the first visit. That first visit, I definitely felt a difference. And then the next couple of weeks, it just, nothing really changed too much. I started getting a little down on the process, and I was open with Dr. Mario, and he spent plenty of time talking me through it, explaining that my issues are smaller than some other issues, so it might take a little longer to feel those big changes. But I'd say about 4 weeks, halfway through it, I mean, I'm able to touch my toes. I don't have that chronic back pain, instability. That was the biggest thing. I would try to bend over to tie my shoes. I felt my spine was going to give out. That is completely gone now.
Great. And so with this protocol, obviously you said you've seen a difference in percentage of improvement in your pain levels and everything.
Absolutely.
Would you recommend this to anyone who was going through the same thing as you?
I'd recommend it to anybody who feels instability or doesn't feel their back is doing what it should be doing. As we get older, we're all going to have back pain no matter what we do. That's just life. But there are things we need to be aware about that are different than just getting older or just wear and tear that happens in life. And you think about it, cost of just being in a OR room, if you need surgery down the road, is 10 grand out of pocket just to get the room. Then you're talking anesthesia, the doctor. I mean, you're talking 10 years down the road of an issue you don't address now. It's gonna, again, time, money, sanity, maybe your job if you're out of work. So to me, it's worth the time and the investment now than what you're gonna have to do later on if you can't do it now.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely. All right, Dan, well, that's it. And anything else you want to say about the protocol that you went through?
When you're in the table, take that time to close your eyes, practice your breathing exercises. That was another thing, the exercises. Do the exercises if you do them. They're great. They give you the zip drive. They're all right there in front of you, filmed, and he'll go over with them each visit if you have an issue. Those made a big difference, and continue doing those after your protocol.
Yes. Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.